Welcome to the .NET interview community. I'm your host Nirbhay Chauhan, a developer, author, and a trainer passionate about leveling up the skills. Whether you are gearing up for an interview or simply want to deepen your understanding of the .NET technologies, you have come to the right place. I have authored several interview preparation books which are available on Amazon, and the links of these books are given below in the description box. So let's dive into today's question and see how we can tackle it together.
So friends, our today's question is explain the access specifier in C Sharp. This is one of the most commonly asked question in the C Sharp interview for the .NET development. And the expectation from this question is that we are aware about all the 5 access specifiers that are used in C Sharp and what they actually mean and how we can differentiate them from one another. Let's understand and dig deeper into the access specifier that are used in C Sharp. So, the access specifier control the visibility and accessibility of class, interface, and other types. They determine which part of your code can be accessed or can access a particular element. An example, if we have a class that is public and if it's have a private function, then the class that function will not be accessible outside that class. So that is the role of the access that will let the derived class or any other class that is trying to access the functions or the properties or the fields of other class via the specifier. So in short, there are 5 access specifier in C Sharp and they are public, private, protected, internal and protected internal. Let's discuss one by one for all these access specifier. The first is public. This is primitive access layer. Memory public can be accessed from here within the or from the classes within the same project from code in entirely different project that reference your project assembly, that is the DLL. So the public access specifier that class will be used anywhere even in the different project if you are referring to your project assembly. So that's the access limitation by the public, accessible everywhere. The next is private. The private is the most restrictive access level where the member declared as private can only be accessed within the same class where they are declared, not even in the derived class as well. So in by inheritance also we cannot access the private specified function or properties. Now the next one is protected. The protected members are accessible within the same class or by the derived class, even if those derived class are in the different assembly. So be careful about explaining the protected access specifier, that a class which is having any protected member that will be accessed by the derived class, whether that derived class is within the same or in that assembly. So that's the protected. Now the next internal. The internal access specifier, it specifies that it will be accessed in assembly. The code in other assembly cannot access them. So with the internal access specifier we can clearly remember that going to be same assembly only, not it will be outside the assembly irrespective of in any other relations. So that's the internal. Now the next is protected internal. This is a combination of internals. So over over here will benefit of both protected and internal. A member declared as protected is accessible within the same assembly and the derived class, even if those derived class are different assembly or outside of it. So this is union of two access specifiers that are protected and internal. So I hope this explanation is clear. Let's have it summarized in a table form to understand. So this is explanation that we are explained. It will be accessible across, whether it's in same class, derived class in the same assembly, derived class in different assembly and different assembly. Public is accessible everywhere, private is accessible own class and rest everywhere. No, it will be within the same class and within the derived class, whether it's in same different assembly. But this is not allowed or not there. And internal it will be accessible with assembly and same class and same assembly only, not in the different assembly, whether irrespective of the inheritance. The protected is the union of two protected and internal, so we can see yes, yes, and this is also yes, and no is like different assembly and inheritance relation. So that main difference of the or uses of the protected internal keyword. I hope this comparison will make it easier to understand and remember the things of the access specifier. Now let me know in the comment section if you don't specify an access modifier or access specifier, what the default value is in the comment.
So friends, there you have it. I hope you have gained some valuable insight from this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on our latest content. And if you have any questions or want further, feel free to leave a comment below. Plus, let's connect on Medium and LinkedIn for exclusive content. The one below in the description box. See you in the next video.